What is going on to Team Gradelock here? I'm San Rico, and we got another top 8 deck profile from ARG. Of course, we have Alex Chen, who piloted the deck, but of course, it was the brave genius mind of Mama John who created the deck in the first place. So we have Mama John here breaking down the deck profile for us, and let's go.
Alright, guys. I honestly don't know how this happened. Literally two decks. I told Henry go in with Kagero. I told Alex to go in with Angels, and they're like, yeah, okay, why not? And they both top with them. Meanwhile, I didn't top, by the way. Just pointed that out there.
Not yet.
Okay, yeah, and another ARG. All right, whatever. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and break you guys down the deck profile for Angel Feathers. I guess I'll explain my reasonings for it in a deck building perspective. But I don't know if Alex does want to jump in on this. It's totally okay. He can. And then we'll go from there. So we're going to start out with... Actually, we're going to start out with the G-Rare. We're going to start with Zerakiel. We run 4 of it. Obviously, very good as a good first turn ride to get you a free protect marker, because you're always going to want to do Metatron the turn after. That way you can have stuff go live like your secondary skill, and just in case stuff like Mobile Hospital. But that's assuming that, you know, you've been consistently riding your grade 3s. The +3 to the front row is also very nice because it helps get over certain force force clans by the +3. So very good. Oh, and yeah, side note, by the way, guys, and this happened in tournament, by the way. If you damage check 3 of them in a row, yeah, you're basically God. Because that happened to me when I had to go against Alex.
So basically John Shaw.
We play the better grade 3 in the deck, my honest opinion. We play 4 of the Metatron. You're always going to want to try and ride into her as quickly as you can after you start building up your grade 3s and souls. One, mainly because her Counterblast 2 ability is free. It's basically free. You get a free heal, and you get something, and you get a call. The +15 is also nice. And the fact that you can recycle cards and possibly get a heal trigger and or a crit trigger to make your columns more threatening on a push turn is very good. Especially if you have Mobile Hospital, which we'll get to now. We play 2 of it. 1, because Mobile Hospital is your endgame card. It's how you're almost going to kill everybody. And 2, you want to play 2 of it because even if you... it's not going to be your most optimal ride. You don't ever want to ride into Mobile Hospital if you can. You're mainly going to want to damage... either draw into it or damage check it, because you do have ways, speaking Angel Feathers, to actually get it out of your damage zone. Yeah, so your endgame card. You play 2 of it. Grade 2s. We play 4 Armati. This is going to be your ideal grade 2 ride. Every time you want to go into grade 2, you're always going to want to try to go into him. Mainly because you get a free call, basically a free call with the Soul Blast cost for his ability. And not only that, but if you need to, it'll help create columns instantly for you. This, in combination with a whole bunch of other stuff, it basically makes your damage zone a second hand, which is what Angel Feathers do in general, but in Standard, like, having a second hand is always good. Whether it be through something like tokens, whether it be something through, like, your drop zone or your damage zone, always having more options in Vanguard in general is always nice.
I'm trying to go up.
We play 4 Million Ray Pegasus. 1 for 2 reasons. 1, because you're basically doing what Angel Feathers naturally do. If you have Million Ray Pegasus on your board, it'll be a natural 14k attacker. But on damage turns, it's a free 10k shield, because it'll get +5 shield continuous whenever a new card is introduced into the damage zone. I believe the effect only stacks once. Yeah, because it's a continuous ability. Still, a 10k shield intercept is always nice. And or, you know, a 10k guardian, because a card was put into the damage zone. And or a free 14k attacker. So 4 Million Ray Pegasus is good. We play... I forget her name. Ragul? Yeah, Ragul. Wild Shot Celestial Ragul. The main reason we play her also is... You know how I was saying how, you know, the more resources you have in Vanguard, the better? Yeah, well... She allows you to call cards from the drop zone, which is super good, because if you can call cards from your damage zone, call cards from your drop zone, that's another resource set you have there. And again, having more resources in Vanguard is always nice. always having an option to not use resources in your hand is always going to be the most efficient. If that makes any sense to you guys.
Makes sense to me.
Barely makes sense to me.
It's Vanguard.
You can have all the cards in your hand. Here's a waterfall. Oh, well. That ain't working for me.
I mean,
Okay. God. Hesadiel? Hesadiel. Guys, I'm not good with Angel Feather card names. I do apologize. But we do play for this. Another card to have access for your damage zone. And plus the free 8K is always nice. I mean, you could opt up running something else, but I think most of the Angel Feather cards are 8K regardless. And even so, you're going to want to use her. Even though it's a counterblast, you still get to swap a unit from your damage zone, which is always nice.
No, ghosts. I'm not controlling anymore. Oh no.
Oh god, I'm so sorry. Arbahaki? Arbaki? Arbuki? Something. We play for her as well. One, because obviously AKs are always nice. Two, once again, having resources for damage zone, always nice. Angel Feathers, it's what you do. Discard a card from your hand, which card from your damage zone, and put the top card of your damage zone face down. Yeah, exactly. The more resources, the more cards you have to get your resources that you might need in the damage zone is always nice. I feel like I'm just literally a broken record. You have cards, put them in damage zone. Take cards out of damage zone. More resources, good.
so helmet?
If I had a unicorn helmet for this deck, boop. You play 4,000 Ray Pegasus. This card is so freaking good. Okay. This one doesn't give you resource options and swapping and things like that, but what it does give you is a free 10K boost. And this, behind something like a mobile hospital, is like 60K with no sentinels. There you guys know how we were talking about waterfall? Hey look, here's a waterfall for you. Thanks, Vanguard.
Unicorns.
And then trigger lineup. Now, I will say this. For the tournament, it was 7-5. It was 7-5.
Yeah.
It was 7-5 for the tournament, but we decided to go in with just simply the 8 crit, just because it's going to be more pressuring. Protect clans always want to just have more ways to pressure your opponent and gain resources through protect gifts and swapping cards and damage zone, particularly with this deck. So you can get away with 8 crit. I personally, I'm always a fan of the 7-5, but if you feel like 8 crit's fine, go ahead. 8 crit is totally okay. And then, obviously, like I said, with 4 draw PG, because they're draw PGs. If you're running the normal PGs, why? Sorry, why?
That's a good answer.
And then 4 heals, because you're Angel Feathers. And as a bonus, this you damage check off of Metatron, and the fact that you can heal is freaking bust. Okay, just saying. Like, they basically can't win the game. All right, they push you so hard, and then you just Metatron them, and then you get a free heal, and then you damage check, and then oh look, I got a heal trigger. Oh look, now I heal. All right, cool. All that pressure, that was for nothing. And then, of course, your starter, because you always want to play the starter. I feel like they'll eventually give us starters with different effects, guys, that draw one, but
Finally, Mario's
Only
We'll
a
see.
dream.
we'll find out. But yeah, that is the Angel Feather deck profile in a nutshell. Basically, the premise is you try to survive. You try to heal yourself. You try to live. And then if you can, you meme them with Mobile Hospital for game.
You're in it for the long run. You gotta grind it out.
Grind it out.
Grind it out.
I will say this too. I personally feel like this deck, as it is right now, is really good, but it still doesn't do too well against a few Excel decks. Mainly Murakumo. I feel like it has a hard matchup with Murakumo. But yeah, that's just my personal opinion. I don't know. If you guys want to leave comments about what you think personally are Angel Feather's bad matchups, I might be thinking of, oh, maybe, no, I feel like they do well against Neo Nectars also. Yeah. But that's it. That's pretty much it.
Alright guys, so if you liked the video, please hit that like button. If you guys have any comments, leave a comment down below. We'll have Alex or Mama John comment back to you guys. Of course, subscribe to the channel for more Cardfight Vanguard content. And of course, please hit that bell button. It will put a twinkle in Mama John's eye. And if not, it'll probably kill a unicorn. Anyways, deuces.
Sorry if I rambled too much, guys. Have a good day.